So, he must have broken it, right? Because I didn't. But how did he get in here? There's no, there's no hole. I don't understand. Whatever. That's not exactly safe, is it? For use in need of aid, signals with its brightly burning and loudly hissing flame. What's the alternative, though, Dane? Well, now that we know what's in there, if I die, I'm not sure I'm going to bother to come back. Not that that stuff isn't helpful, I'm just not sure it's helpful enough. Did I not get that dog tag? I feel very confident that I did. So why is it still there? Let's just have another look down here since we're here. Gas. Oh, I think he's over on that side. I don't know what to do. Like he just constantly knows where I am, right? So, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? This is that way to get back around without the rats, but that's not very helpful because it's locked. I assume that to unlock it, since that's the exact same lock that we dealt with up top in the beginning, I need the gun. And the gun is heckin' loud. Look, gun bullets. Dane, have you considered that you might need the gun? No? Why not? I'm not sure what to do. Like, what's my best option here? I want to go in there. Oh boy. Okay. Well, now that I know I haven't figured out how to do a Molotov at all. Can I kill this? Petrol bomb. When equipped, hold down L2 and whatever to use. I can fill this, but I don't have a... For fuck's sakes. I don't have a cloth for it. I'm not sure the best way to... So I basically have to go back through... Rat Town. I really planned this poorly. Yeah. I really did. Okay. Well, by plan, I mean I didn't realize what there'd be. I didn't know that he would just break it down. And I didn't know I was going to run into a lock. That the only way I know how to open it is to shoot it. Great. You know, like, what are my fucking options here? And I guess I could throw a grenade at that door. That might hit the lock, but I doubt it. I think I just have to die and then just not come down here for now. Like, I'm not sure it's worth it. Because I have to go back through Rat Town and they're just going to kill me. Because I can't get down there. But there's... I think all their... No, there's a dog tag in the... There's a dog tag in the locker down there, right? But that doesn't mean I have to come over to this side. Because I don't have the capacity to deal with the rats. You know, lockpick or something. I feel quite sure that that's not an item. Well, guess let's go back through Rat Town. If I live, I live. If I don't, I don't. Do be what it do be. I mean, I think we'll come back down here again. Maybe when we have better stuff, it won't be so friggin' awful, you know? Like, maybe I won't be like, ooh, fuck this. But, like, wow, are the rats ever a fucking problem, right? I didn't have it, but it doesn't matter. We're dead. Like, I really need to open that door down there so I don't have to deal with Rat Town anymore. Okay. I'm not going to go down there right now. We're going to just move on from that. Because it would appear that that's a little beyond us right now. What the fuck, man? Empty bottle with cloth. It doesn't have any gas in it. So... yeah, I'm okay with this, I guess. Oh, I guess we can go do the wine cellar. Right, like it's right there. Might as well. Maybe it'll have something. Would be nice to get out of this fucking way. Once we have the wrench, apparently we can go down into the prison and deal with that dude down there, and then we can start bolt cutterizing things, but... lockpick or something would be really sweet. Because I'm thinking, like, even if I were to go down there and shoot that lock, there isn't anywhere for me to go and hide. You know? Because that's for sure going to bring him out. And then he's just out. That just is. Like... But there is a dog tag down there. I'm so annoyed with this. Like, enough. Like, what am I doing wrong? What are you supposed to be doing so that you can go past a bunch of rats when you don't have what's needed to scare them off? Like... Because I don't feel like I'm just dying because I don't know where things are. And I feel like how complicated can the fucking mechanics be? Like, did I step on something? Is there a way to get the rats to just not see you and hiss at you? I'm about to die. Like, why? There's not enough meat to deal with the rats. So what the fuck do you want from me? I'm kind of just... I really want to just replay it on easy and get up to this point because I'm fucking irritated, and I don't enjoy being irritated, but at the same time, I'm like... come on, like, it's gotta just be something that you're just not getting. Like... There's gotta just be something I don't get. Like, I shouldn't be constantly dying this much, right? Like, this is abnormal. It feels like. But I'm not sure what else I can know that would change it. Like, Like, what can I do? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. But, I mean, I also know that every game, there's a first playthrough tax with me because I get pissed. Every time. See? I get pissed every time because I'm annoyed. And then there's just nothing to be done about that. Great. Like, if I can't even go by the rats... I'm so close to this conflict. Yep. I'm not having fun, and I'm just irritated, and this is becoming a chore. I don't want to feel that way about a frictional game, especially because, like, I like them so much. So, I'm gonna commit the cardinal sin of... No, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't have to apologize for this. I'm gonna redo it on easy. I'll get back to this point at which we have the wrench and stuff like that. And then, so we basically did maintenance, but, like, look how long it took to do maintenance. We still gotta do these! This game is supposed to be 6 hours long, and whether it's just that I suck, or I'm just not getting something, or maybe I just get irritated when I have to constantly fucking die, I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I just want him to back off just a fucking smidge. Like, I should be able to creep past the fucking rats without him just, boom, teleporting to me. Like, he's just... teleport, teleport, teleport. And every time we hear him coming, I gotta fucking sit there and wait for, what, at least 90 seconds. It feels fucking longer. Like, it's just, it's not flowing quite right. And like I said, because we're not going through different environments, it doesn't feel new enough. Like, there's not enough oomph to it. There's not enough reward to constantly bang your head against a fucking wall for. Like, it's just not fucking worth it. And these rats being in the way, like, the only way you would know to deal with that is if you played it already. To know that you can't risk going back and forth. To know that you, like, it's... it feels off for me. So, fuck it. I'm redo it. If that doesn't make a difference, I don't know, I might just not finish. So, I guess I'm going back to how I felt about it in the demo is, Alright. I'll be back, I guess. I want to point out that normal specifically says a horror experience where dying is part of the thrill. Whoops. So I redid the game on this. Experience the chilling atmosphere without the constant stress of death. I assure you, there's plenty of stress of death. Enjoy the horror, die less, and explore at your own pace. I died plenty. Okay, I replayed the game. We're on easy, which, just to be clear, is not easy. Okay. And there is a bottle glitched out in here somewhere that won't stop rolling. The only difference is really just that I'm not dying constantly, well, we weren't dying constantly, we were dying a lot, but the only difference seems to be that, like, he's just not on your ass every 3 seconds. Like, he's still on your ass, but he's on your ass, like, kind of like what you were expecting, well, I was anyway. So anyway, I went through maintenance, I redid all that shit. I did open that door. Remember there was that dog tag down there that I was like, fuck, how are we gonna get the fucking brats, blah blah blah. The dog tag was blank, so that's great. And now I think we are headed over to what I'm gonna keep calling mission control to put that in. Did I get any new photos? I don't think we had this photo last time, right? Or maybe we did. I don't know. Did we have this? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I think there's notes that we didn't read. So, we read Where's Our Wine? The rats. Have you noticed how the rat... Oh, that's the other fucking thing. This didn't happen in the other playthrough, but it did happen in this one. I got wrecked by some fucking rats. And I was just like, oh, whatever. And then they started following me. And so I got out a bandage and I was like, fucking fix that shit. And, but it didn't work all the way, which I guess is why there's those actual med kits, right? And they just kept following me and they're making all this fucking noise. And I was like, fuck. And I got lucky and I found a bandage which fixed it. But I was like, oh, that's what that's for. Anyway, have you noticed how the rats have changed down here lately? Ever since they opened up those tunnels, I swear the rats have gotten uglier, like they're disfigured or something. And they're definitely more aggressive. Tell me I'm not going crazy. I saw its face. When it took Tremblay, I saw its face. As it tore into him, it looked right at me. That'd be fucked. And I think maybe it knew who I was. What the hell is it? It's one of us. It's gotta be. Every time I take a step, I swear it can hear me. I've crawled into this hole here. I'll just wait. I'll just hold my breath and wait. Maybe it will go away. If I'm just quiet enough. Oh god, let me be quiet enough. That's how I feel playing this game. Sergeant Reynard. Whatever. LaRue, the guy's name is Street. The Street reports that, maybe that's like his nickname. He's like, yo, this is, boy, LaRue, the Street. The Street reports that Noye is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that those damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in those tunnels. Well, the ghastly and wild stories. And now superstition and rumors are passing around among the men like an open flask of venereal... I thought it said of venereal disease. Or venereal disease. Amongst your men? Yeah, I guess that would happen sometimes. Some even say that they have seen the things. Ghosts, demons, fairies. Well, that's how you get the venereal disease. Dane, that was so insensitive. Look, there's only dudes in World War I, alright? So, you know, whatever. Instead of the Angel of Mons, like the Mons Pubis, I'm afraid we have the Devils of Poziere. No idea. I've called Noye for reprimanding. I'll make sure he is appropriate. It is appropriately severe. Fuck, Dane, you can't read or talk today. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. Okay. How many horror movies and horror stories are about some guy going, I think I'm better to dig a hole here. She was down there. And then they start to find something and they go, you know what? I think I'll just keep on digging. List of the guilty. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins at approximately 23 hours, 11:30 on 2nd of June. An explosion ripped through the tunnel system. It was quickly determined that explosives were missing from the arsenal and the explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage. What is SDT? Gaspar Leroux, First Class Johannes Nicolas Toisson Bouffoy, Jean Renoir, Ozan Zabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. That's where we're going right now, by the way. We're going back to the prison. I went to the wine cellar and I did that just because I wasn't going to come back to admin, hit record, and then go back there because it's just a room full of empty bottles. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one will say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons and other worlds. You mean they're crazy? They claim they committed this act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. Well, considering that it looks like Event Horizon down in the chapel, we are still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for other purposes is now lost. Pardon me. In addition, the explosion has caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. Great. Can't wait for that.